Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's dive into right away. I'm using here crystal quartz for crystal clarity for anyone watching. Okay, seems like it's coming. And I see two parallel roads here, and maybe you are wondering which one to choose. The sign actually you saw one like a pathway maybe opening, or some signal is actually going to show you which one is going to have your highest joy. Okay, and by the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and if you haven't already, give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe, hit the hype, so the ones that are actually cannot see this, they can be able to. And we have here a grumpy face right there. Oh, so clear. Kind of looks like a cartoonish grumpy face. And I see a baby smiling, which has kind of like a flower, maybe a rose on its head. It seems like here you're going to start the week very optimistic and a happy attitude. And there is someone who's not really happy with you being happy. Okay, that's another sign here. We have here a cup appearing. I'm going to look at your tarot. We're going to see if you're going to get this cup in the format of love, or is it going to be something emotionally fulfilling you? It can be in the material sense fulfilling you as well, but most of the material things, we desire them because we think that when we get them, we will have emotional satisfaction as well. So this is like a win-win situation for some of you, basically. Another thing I see here, this kind of looks like a letter D. Also looks like a flag, you know, the red flag, the green flag. The color is not, color is not appearing here. But the thing is, let me tell you, sometimes I see the colors in this one too when I look at it. And I initially saw like a red flag here. It's in your heart. And for some of you, this can be someone you're considering as a friend, let's say. And the red flag can be also a sign to let you know that this person that you think is a friend might not be it. Okay, that's why the flag is in front of you. And the red flag doesn't have to show up in literal, like you're seeing a red flag in the middle of the street. It can be a sign. It can be something that they're telling you. It just creates this weird vibe, okay? And maybe they're just going to turn around and tell you, like, why are you much more successful than me, or have the things you want, or why are you laughing, or you're smiling here. This is going to be, the confrontation is going to lead you. I see another person coming with a long nose. Maybe the confrontation is not going to be with this person face to face, but someone who's defending them. So you might start the week with a little happiness, at the same time a little drama. Okay, so this is coming here to let you know, do not dwell on the drama. It's not for you. It's not created for you. Okay. It is created for you to avoid it. Avoid the person, avoid the drama. And even if you feel like, oh, I need to help them, you're not their hero. Everybody is their own hero. They are the hero of their own story. And you are the hero of your own story, because I see there's a horseshoe showing up when you actually bypass that. There is, kind of looks like a claw to me, but also looks like a platform here. There are people on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 2 horses, 2 people. The horses can symbolize 2 people who are accomplished, okay? They're wish fulfilled. There can be 2 different people. Their wishes are fulfilled and they're coming together, and maybe on a platform, they're discussing something to create something new. Platform can be in the literal sense, maybe you're meeting in a ballroom. I mean, it doesn't have to be, that's a little big. Can be in a cafeteria, can be on a social platform. And the horses showing tells me that can be something, if this is a career opportunity you're looking for, the horses can be the things that are actually fact check. Meaning like LinkedIn. I mean, I don't know if LinkedIn is fact checked. However, you see like a resume on a LinkedIn, and or you might have the ability to fact check this. And if you haven't, maybe you should. Okay. And then it seems like it is going to start stirring some things. By the way, I also intend this one for, we're going to have a full moon on the 29th. And the full moon is the time that the light shines over everything. It's not like the new moon. It's the New moon is for beginning, and full moon is for revealing what needs to be done, what needs to be like fixed, or what you need to let go. Full moon is going to reveal all of these things. So when you're on a platform with this person, that's why I said like the things are going to be revealed, but you need to also have the willingness and intention to see those things that are going to be revealed in front of you. This can be a business, this can be a friendship forming, this can be a new relationship you're stepping into, okay? Another thing I see here is there's kind of looks like a terpene, or not a terpene, I made it up. That's not, what is that thing? The radish, not the radish. Another version of the radish, okay? White radish I'm seeing here. So like that long white radish. Something is about it. Okay, the radish is a really weird vegetable, guys. I don't know if you ever taste one. Like you need to put it through certain like a salted or put a sugar on it. Like Koreans actually make it with sugar. Tastes beautiful. And sugar and vinegar. And my family marinated in salt. So you need to put it through a process in order to make it taste good. Otherwise, it's bitter. And however, it has a lot of benefits. So it seems like here you might have a gem that you can use. This can be your skill, that it's a rough diamond, basically a rough diamond. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that you need to really put it to work, work it through. And it seems like either it's gonna be helpful with your negotiation. And the second thing is it's gonna help you go through. There's a dark thing appearing there, dark character right there. Maybe it's gonna help you to actually diffuse that dark character as well, or maybe find a way to walk away from that situation unseen. I see there's someone coming with a snake in their hand and maybe want to throw the snake into your deal to mess it up. So there might be a power, like someone, you can see there's someone in the cloak. Like I don't really like to deliver this kind of like negative things, or like don't like to see them. But when I see them, I point it out. So if you see anything different, please tell me. But I see a person here, again, the face, and this can be the same one here, grumpy one, coming with a snake and throw the snake in there. But I think it's a biblical story that the snake's actually turning into, no, it's the other way around. I think it's Moses's cane actually turns into snakes or something like that. And this can, let's see where I'm going to tie it. Maybe the snake is going to turn into a wand, which is wand actually symbolizes an opportunity. Okay, it is actually a new opportunity, a passionate new beginning, maybe even lighting a new fire for you. It's just going to turn into something useful. So you don't have to avoid it. You don't have to get scared of it. I feel like someone is actually going to have this kind of like a reverse blessing. Okay, the blessing is going to work for you. Towards the end of maybe middle, the Friday time, it seems like we're looking at the next 7 days here. There's a fish swimming from ground to the top, and I see there's a person right there with long hair and a beard and a mustache. Kind of reminds me of one of those holy beings. Like I said, Moses, maybe it looks a little bit like his depiction. I don't think we have pictures. So it can be someone has that kind of like a good heart. If you have read his life story, he has a good heart. He has good positive intentions, okay? So the fish might be swimming towards that direction. So if you have maybe ulterior motives of doing certain things, this is basically a sign for you to tell you that just let go of those ulterior motives and face those things and just turn it around and make it open, out in the open. And for example, and then face it. When you face it, you can actually reveal the intention, ulterior motive behind it, and turn it into a positive intention. Okay, I don't know how to exemplify that because this is coming through this whatever I'm seeing here, but if you know, you probably know what this means. The fish is coming towards you. The clear everything gets. This can even be you're not having like a direct and clear intention about something, and the fish is coming, but it doesn't know where to go. But when you have the clear intention about what you want to achieve at the end of the day, then the fish can arrive. It can be like, for example, lottery win. What are you going to do with the lottery? What are you going to do when it comes? Like you're going to pay taxes off of it. There's taxes. They take taxes off of that. and other payments that you need to make. You need to deposit it. And then what are you going to do with it? Are you going to just store it in the bank, or are you just going to put it in your bedroom and swim inside of it? What are you going to do with it? And when you clarify the intention, and that money that you need might actually show up from another source, okay, then you give the universe the creative freedom to deliver it to you. That's why the fish, it's a small fish, okay? I know I gave big examples, but the bigger things are going to follow. I see here a chunk of money, kind of looks like attached to a crowned king, showing up for you as well. And I also see here king, the child, and the horse. So, and the mother right there. I see the princess. And the queen is actually the one leading this this crowd into your direction. This can be you becoming a part of this family, or a family of like good people, basically. Maybe need your services, need your help, and they will find a way to pay you, okay? I see kind of like a Buddhist priest type of a person here. You can see like he has like a bun on his head. His face is not clear, but he has kind of like a hockey stick in his hand. Towards the end of the week, this is how it's coming to me. Hockey is really a wild sport, and Buddhist monks is known with their calmness. And this kind of looks like also a little butterfly on their shoulder. Something you think. So this might be you as well. Maybe you're a very calm, cool, collected person, okay? And somebody's pushing you to a limit that you'll turn into this hockey player. Or maybe you are dealing with someone like that. You're not recognizing it right now. So either way, I feel like here, you, even if you think that you cannot protect yourself or what you have or what you want, you cannot get it. You have the power to get it. Another thing here is if you're feeling like, oh, I can get what I want from this person with a certain attitude, they might turn into a hockey player. So I don't know if you want to deal with it. Okay. Tactical and also maybe tactful ways can be introduced in the situation, because I see the clarity, clean paper. This might be an approval, a signature that you're waiting. There can all be provided when you have a tactic, okay? Like you can turn into red flag into green flag, basically, the play button. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. I see an evil eye in your heart space, guys. I told you the full moon is coming. This kind of looks like a full moon as well. This shape reminds me of a symbol. I don't remember what it was. Like the sun is sitting on a bowl right there. We talked about the cups energy, bowl, ace, something new coming forward. Desire is launched, basically. The rocket desire is launched. See letter S here, kind of looks like number 5. And number 5 indicates travel, a new exploration, exploring a new journey, going on a new journey, exploring a new area. So it seems like that's going to be a part of your desire. And I see that you have a very thick energy field that you're building right now. You're being protected, but still the problem is you think that you're protecting your energy field by maybe putting up too many boundaries and being a little bit tough, or maybe being a little stiff with yourself. But the thing is, there's still evil eye in there. So there's someone peeking out and getting information. So instead of maybe building thick boundaries around you, hide things from people, or maybe being, I don't want to say aggressive, but there's something that maybe you're carrying judgment for something. Judgment can indicate this too. Maybe you're thinking, if I put myself out there, I'll get hurt. But there's still some eye on you. Another thing, if you're not feeling confident about what you're doing, and that's why you're hiding it. The Hierophant and the Emperor and the Fool actually fell a second ago. It seems like what you're doing, some of you have an amazing skill, or what you're doing, somebody else even has their eye on that. Okay, somebody's already admiring or getting jealous of what you have and your skills are. It's time for you to start recognizing that for yourself. Okay, we have here Death card coming, and I feel like this is death of an old era. Some things are coming to an end, and that's for the better, because everything has to grow and expand and then go away and rebirth. Okay, everything comes back around, the energy never gets lost. But I feel like here, some of you require this in order to grow. Okay, some of you earth signs, especially, we have earth here, maybe because you like what you have so much that you're not allowing the new opportunities and good stuff to come forward. Death is coming. It can be sudden changes, but it seems like you're going to handle it. I said the earth sign Taurus came forward. You're going to handle it very gently, very, you're going to actually plant other seeds right away. And it doesn't mean being impulsive and just, if a relationship is ending, going out there and finding another one. It is investing in your own, in yourself. For a once is actually completing that cycle very soon. It can be a celebration, it can be a wedding, it can be a new thing, something that you're worthy of, immediately presenting itself and just closing that old story, shutting the door down to that. So that's why I feel like you shouldn't feel frustrated. What you can do, like moderation, take things one thing at a time. If this is something in the literal sense happening, maybe you need consultants, maybe you need some boundaries, Another thing here, sometimes when the relationship ends, you think that the new thing is going to begin from where you left off with the old one. And the Nine of Wands is coming here to tell you, no, that's not the case. This is a new thing. Now, maybe in the past things that you didn't have these boundaries, but now you can have those. For example, when you may be ending in a job, maybe retiring from somewhere, or finding a new job. You're finding a new job and starting to work there. And it seems like you might have other boundaries here. You might tell your boss that you're not going to work 60 hours a week without overtime. So now you can draw new boundaries. This is the actually signal of that. And the Temperance tells me that you should do things in moderation. This is a dramatic thing that has been on the back of your mind or in your face that's been actually bringing you down, coming to a finalization, so you can have real growth. You can see real progress here. I told you that Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you might not really have clarity that the things are going to work out, even though you're doing your due diligence. The doubt is human condition, and if you can manage it, why not manage it? What's ending is not really the end of everything. It's ending of that rock bottom situation as well. There's no further than this, okay? This is a rock bottom and coming to an end. And when you be gentle with yourself and understand, okay, it's everything happening for a good reason, then you will see why this came forth. Temperance is being balanced. Like I said, do not overwork yourself to replace what is gone, or not give up on everything. Just tip your toes in the water, just test it out. It seems like there's better opportunities presenting themselves. Whatever is in your mind, it's just going to ground itself on the Mother Earth. It's going to start becoming basically materializing. And then we have the Two of Wands energy. Two of Wands telling you start planning what you're going to do next. Okay, what you truly want next. Start writing down. Whenever I see Two of Wands, I know it doesn't have anything to do with it, but it just reminds me of a pen and paper and just grabbing your agenda or whatever it is, weekly calendar, and start writing things down. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And just plan it out. That's going to help you create a pathway towards what you want to do. And the Sun is the optimism, positivity, good opportunities. You actually really managing those opportunities in the best way possible. And even your expectations, they're all going to start to show up, and you will manage them in a very well manner as well. We have here your 5th house showing up. This is about where you have fun, romance, and create things that you're proud of. So this week is going to be about exploring, asking the questions about those things. And these are your self-expression is going to be really prominent. This week is going to come through you, your creative imagination, and how you give and receive love. This is going to be all the matter of this week, and how important this to you. And also I feel like you can start attracting right people into your life that are aligned with your creative thoughts and ideas as well. Okay, we see 2 heart shapes on this picture already. So some of you might be attracting love, guys. Why not? And if you don't want love, what is in your heart can be showing. So that's why I said maybe be clear about what is in your heart. Let's see what else we have. Alchemize. Alchemization is basically being the magician. This card tells you that you have everything you need in order to create everything you want, okay? Means that the first thing you need is the desire. What do you want? What do you desire? That's very important. And after that, all the things, the tools that are available to you, even if you don't think they're not enough, they're enough to really bring the things into your life. First of all, I told you the first thing is the pen and paper, because human mind is not, that's what my mother always says, my mind is the notebook. I cannot remember everything. Let me write it down. So write it down. What do you want? Write it down, detail it out. Or what are you going to do? Write it down. And then put that into a movie, a mind movie, and play it. Every time you get like a minute or two for meditation, contemplation, play it in your mind. That's how you actually alchemize the energy to those things that come towards you, okay? Human imagination is one of the most powerful creation tool if you believe in the universal laws like law of attraction, law of vibration, law of equal exchange, or what else we have? We have karma is one of the laws and all that stuff. So it seems like here you need to maybe tap into the knowledge of that as well, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add more videos on the screen for you to watch. And if you would like to see more of these, go ahead, give this one a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.